What is good, Foundation Nation? We're here with a little bit of a different video. We're taking a first look at Discmania's new stock S-Line plastic. We've seen them come out with S-Line in a few like special runs, for instance the PD with the Nordic Phenom, and we've seen the Cloudbreaker, which is not the DD3, different mold, but this is the first run of their actual just stock stamp. It's actually now available over at foundationdisc.com. We were able to get our hands on it a little early to go ahead and produce this video for you. We're gonna be throwing them right next to their C-Line counterparts, kind of see the stability difference. They feel great. It's a little stiffer, I'd say, than Star plastic, which obviously is what S-Line originally was. A little stiffer in the rim, probably a little bit grippier. If I had to compare it to something on the market, I wouldn't say it's Royal plastic, Royal line like Trilogy. I don't think it's quite to that level, to be completely honest with you. I would say Fusion X feels pretty similar. Like, it's got that stiffness that the X brings. Has a similar feel to Fusion, but it's definitely its own plastic. It's definitely not a direct carbon copy of something that's out there. So we're gonna go ahead and give them a few tosses. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just throw all three of these molds, the PD, the FD, and the DD3, on similar molds, and then right after I throw like this S-Line, I'll throw the C-Line counterpart. I'll show you what I'm throwing as I throw it, but that way we can kind of see the stability difference between the two. So S-Line first. I just made my bag with that throw. Lost my Cloudbreaker in Texas and was looking for something to flip up a little bit. That thing's sick. So this is the C-Line version. This is like a greenish yellow. I know C-Line stability changes based on color, so we'll try to hit a similar angle. A little bit more nose up, definitely more stable. C-Line is noticeably more stable. We'll go PD next. S-Line FD, we'll go here. Oh, a little flip to her. So the new FDs, the C-Line, we'll see if this one's like that. The new C-Line FDs fly a little bit more T-Bird-esque. That one flipped up a little bit more like my old S-Line FDs do. So we'll see how this one flies. A little lower, but definitely more stable. Okay. If you're wondering what happened to the PD, Silas, roll the clip. Oh, that hurts so bad. Like, there's no way around it, that just hurts. Yeah, so I suck. We still have the C-Line over here, but I don't need to throw the C-Line. As you can tell from the first two throws with the FD and the DD3, we'll let Trevor throw them some. What it seems to me, the S-Line considerably less stable, which is exciting to me, because I think the PD was a hair more stable than I wanted it to be. The C-Line's in my bag. DD3, similar thing. Our experience with the C-Line DD3, not as flippy as we wanted them to be. S-Line, both the FD and the DD3 I just threw, way easier to get to flip up, way easier to get to turn a little bit straight out of the box. So pretty exciting. We'll put it through a few more throws though to make sure we're locked in on it.
All right, I'm gonna mess with these S-Line discs. I'll try the PD out. Didn't work so well for Hunter. Okay. Plenty stable. It had a little bit of turn initially. I gave it some anti, but I'm expecting, like, these C-Line PDs are no joke. So that was pretty stable though. There was not much turn there. Yeah. Definitely a little more stable in the C-Line. The new PDs are no joke. They're very, very overstable. Very useful discs though. I've bagged one a lot. We're gonna go with the FD again. I think this is like the biggest parallel that I've seen from when Hunter was throwing. Okay, I didn't. Oh!
Get a nice durability test.
Yeah, skipped off the bleacher. That one, I let go of that a little early, a little slippage there, but didn't flip up all the way, so maybe not as dramatic as I thought. That one better. Okay, I'm not gonna say that there's a dramatic difference. So through the first two molds I've thrown, it wasn't like crazy dramatically different. Now we'll go DD3, because this one actually honestly seemed like this seemed a lot flippier when Hunter threw it than the other one. We'll see what happens. Oh.
Hey, sick.
Yeah, that one flies like a nice like seasoned destroyer type flight. Has a little bit of give that gives it that distance and glide. That bombs. Yeah, okay. All right. So close to the S-Line, but what I'm noticing is that the S-Line has just like a little bit more budge to it. You can get them into a turn, get a little more glide. The C-Line just has a little more resilience to where it doesn't quite want to turn for you and it fades a little harder.
So there you have it. That's the new Discmania S-Line. Definitely a tick less stable than the C-Line. A little more comfortable in your hand for the drivers, in my opinion. I don't really throw C-Line above my fairways. I consider the PD a fairway. The DD3, I never mess with the C-Line one. This S-Line one's going in my bag. It flew great. Definitely a tick less stable, which makes them seem like they have a tick more glide as well. So I think that the S-Line's a great compliment. It's, in my opinion, I know for Trevor it wasn't super dramatic. In my opinion, it's more dramatic than your typical like C-Line to star or Champ to star or Z to ESP stability difference. It was a little bit more dramatic. This is obviously just a first look, so it'll be interesting to see if we do a full review of the S-Line in the future. The durability, once this is in my bag for a little bit, that's the one thing we don't know. We just got these in, and throwing in a field, you're not gonna learn anything. The FD off the bleachers, no noticeable scuff from that, so take that what you will, but it feels like a good premium plastic. It feels like it matches the quality of stuff on the market. No real way to tell how it's gonna hold up in the woods though until we start chucking them later. But there it is. If you're interested in picking up some of these in S-Line plastic, they're now live over at foundationdisc.com. You can check them out. And yeah, stay tuned for a future in-depth review of the S-Line as well.